Yeah, the NFL draft, that's a good topic to cover, being it is that time of the year. The draft is about to happen. And my story is kind of interesting because it's all a surprise for me, because I never really expected to get drafted, let alone I never really expected to play in the NFL. I wasn't one of those athletes who were maybe groomed to play in the NFL, or that's something they always thought about, they dreamed about. I went to the University of Oregon on a track scholarship, so I was more focusing on track and field, and literally had to beg the head coach, Rich Brooks, to walk on my second year at Oregon. So the 4 years I did play football for the Ducks, I had the most unimpressive career. I can't even, my last 2 years as a starter, I broke my arm my junior year. I severely twisted my ankle my senior year. I did not have the type of stats that you'd say, oh, this guy's going to play in the NFL. But somehow I was invited to the NFL Combine. And I believe that's how the opportunity really started to present itself. So during the pre-draft period, that's from the combine to the actual draft day, that's a time where a lot of the teams would go work out different athletes, and they have more private workouts, get a closer look at them. And at Oregon at the time, we had a superstar there, my buddy Anthony Newman, who we figured would be drafted in the first, second, or third round. So a lot of the teams came to Oregon to work him out. And I believe some of them just kind of worked me out as a courtesy, just figured out, well, we might as well work out this Birden kid. But I do recall the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Redskins really had a lot of nice things to say about me. So I thought, maybe, but I really wouldn't know until draft day. So now it's draft day. Here's the day. Now we're going to see if this is really going to happen, because I totally was not convinced I was going to get drafted. I remember having conversations with my agent on that first day, and he kept saying, you got a shot to be drafted in the 5th round. And I thought, okay, yeah, right. I don't believe you. I'm going to class. So I went to class, and I didn't even think about the NFL draft that first day. Day 2 comes around, and here we are again. My agent's like, okay, you're definitely getting drafted today. And I was just like, no, I just don't see myself getting drafted. I had already received a couple calls from different teams saying, hey, after the draft, we'd like to sign you as a free agent. So I just accepted the fact I was going to be a free agent. So I'm going back and forth with my agent on this, because I'm just going to go to class again. And he's like, no, you need to stay there. I go, no, I'm going to class. And we kind of got into it for a second. Then my buddy, my roommate, Rod Green, says, hey, you need to just calm down and just listen to your agent and just stay here, because you just never know. So I was like, okay, I'll just stay. So an hour goes by, and then I get a phone call. And I pick up the phone, and the conversation goes like this. Hello, this is JJ. Hey, kid, this is Marty Schottenheimer. Who is this? Marty Schottenheimer, head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Is this some kind of joke? No, I'm the head coach, and we just drafted you in the 8th round of the NFL draft. Oh, so this is for real then? Absolutely, and we're looking forward to you joining the Cleveland Browns family. Wow, I guess my agent was right. What? Oh, never mind. And so the conversation started out like that. Now, of course, once it sunk in, I was very excited. I was high-fiving my buddy Rod, and we were definitely excited about this experience. What's interesting about the whole thing is that I had no idea who Marty was. I didn't even know the Cleveland Browns were looking at me. So when you hear all these predictions and all these mock drafts and who they think this team is going to take and where this player is going to go, nobody really knows until it's that time for the team to make the selection, and based off of where their needs are and who's available, that's who they're going to pick. And so my Marty Schottenheimer story is real. Even the 6 out of the 9 years I played for Marty, I never told him that I didn't even know who he was when he called me. So maybe he's looking at this video, so he'll probably know now. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Give me some comments. I want to know what you think about this upcoming draft. Who's your favorite players? What teams are you hoping that'll draft your guys? And let's chat it up and see how things goes with our 2013 NFL draft.